been counting my bands. Started getting money, I see how it feels to be rich. I live by the beach now, that's how I should live. Since I was a toddler, I knew that I would become this. I cannot move slow, that's a big no. Gotta chase this money, bankroll after big bankroll. I must get this money, I must get this money, I must get this money, get this money, get this money. I'm addicted to balling, I have to get my cash. The money is calling, got bands, got bands, got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends. Got 100, I need bands. Now look at my dance. What is my jam? Run and get you that bands. Turning that party up. Used to have a my Nautica. You know the money be calling up. Friend, I'm tryna all of ya. Talking about. To get my cash, the money is calling. Got bands, got bands, got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion, texting prayer hands, hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed, I've been seeing prophets, mostly yellow shirts, louder than the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body, say the man got me on. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? All in my system, been the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions that'll look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud in me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could've had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to screw me, but I've been a genius. Caddy looking more like home since I made moves. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
Yo, What's up? It don't matter, bro. Just hit the accept. Come on, can we play this shit? Oh, god damn it. Just trying to play this shit and get this shit over with.
Joey Tanner, big spender, Christian, I promote the family. Kardashian, see the business, she like, oh, what's happening?
You ready?
Think she called me, think she, cause she never knew her daddy. And my all black, Rhythm Nation, Janet, boy, don't make me Jackson. Bodily, what's underground, what's underground, frontin' like a ride with the mob. Why shouldn't I charge me, myself, and I? Play the odds, and yes, man, it's just a bobblehead dog, holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the court, hop out the Porsche. Check that, got that.
Trying to get this shit out the way.
Boy, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce. I gave it up, I'm talking Cuban links. Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link. Only like my age. We was gangin' since the platinum FUBU days. I got dreams of being over, I should move in. Listen, babe.
Gotta be YouTube. All this settings bullshit. Just play the goddamn game.
For real, overload. This is like I got like my pinky. Money, baby, we don't pay, it ain't ours. Bet it back, I bet I match it like the same style. Chopsticks for beef from shutting PF chains down. I gave you prophecy, my first one, then you lamed down. Luckily, so. But it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw. Peep the way I bubbled in the streets. Who can with me?
Sound like you out in the middle of nowhere. You in the military? Ah. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm originally from Philly, but living out here, out near Baltimore.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I look at it like this. 10-6, 9-7. I probably wind
from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Kansas City Chiefs.
As long as by the playoffs come,
to go now in week 6 of the NFL
we get it
season,
together. I mean, I think their heads got blown up,
on the return, here's a
so they ain't playing like they was. And they just need to get back to, what we.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
They just need to get back to what got them there last year. Because we've been in every game, came down to the last possession. Every game. And these niggas just doing dickhead shit to lose the game. They're going
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're gonna be all right. Y'all look like y'all might have a squad.
They'll run it here. This is James White looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. Can't do shit without a goddamn
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete
run
a
back
big-time
10 yards
play for a
and
touchdown.
run all the way over to the sideline, and all of a sudden the AI
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Everybody do this shit. Yeah, it don't matter. Once motherfuckers is smart, they should be smart enough that even when you're in the zone, you're looking at your area. These motherfuckers just stay there and don't watch and looking. Like, it makes no sense.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Remember, the Chiefs and Pats met in the season opener last year, and it was the Chiefs that came in and shocked the defending champs 42-27 behind 4 Alex Smith touchdowns. Now here's Mahomes. Pass incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while. Let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Trash. I've seen niggas get decapitated and still hold onto the fucking ball.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
5-6 times a game. I ain't shit. I ain't been playing this one like that.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Mahomes now on first down. The Pats are going to get there, and down he goes. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Summertime, brother.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Ready?
Here's White. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 3rd down. That's White. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
20 yards all the way down.
While there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But still able to get there. Get the fuck out of here.
This offense converted once already in this 1st quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So the Patriots coming out now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game. That's
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. D. Ford in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Dude, what the fuck kind of defense are you playing?
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He was looking for Gronk that time. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job.
Come on, y'all. We all fucking block somebody.
From the other team.
Damn, just the man in front of you. That's all I'm asking you to
He's going to be
do.
stopped before he could even get started.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And down he'll go at the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And Hill with it over the middle.
And he gets this fucking 20 yards down the other end of the field.
Him down at the 39.
The fuck?
That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, come on and block, man. Like, come
Give
on.
him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Thank you for fucking blocking.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a second down.
Come on, man. This motherfucker is 30 yards down the other end of the field. Got to stick the running back, but he that goddamn good. Seriously?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First catch on that one for Kelce, and it's a 1st down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelce, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive with a give away. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got
how come my dude's gonna
That's
come
right.
down like him?
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Right there in position. They ain't anything 30 yards.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Brady to throw on 2nd down.
Get off the block.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. A gain of 32 that time. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, A guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. On second down, here's Brady. Steps away to his left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time.
That's your zone.
They have a first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In your zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady, this is White on the screen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Put a charger by the door, by the garage.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Dude, let the fucking ball go. What the fuck?
Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes gonna throw. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, Mahomes. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And again, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
3 INTs. Score going to be like 40-something-7 probably by the end of the game.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Football.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Stay on your feet, baby. Come on, stay on your feet. Stay on your feet.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, come on. Why not block him? Like, what are you doing?
Yardage on the play back at the 46.
What the fuck?
Loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I mean, come on. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that dumb shit? Then a nigga gonna tell me, I blitz more than what you had coming up. I heard niggas tell me, like, dude, no, the motherfucker's not blocking the nigga that's right there. There's 3 motherfuckers there. Why would you keep running, going to the left?
Start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And they're going deep for Hill. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. Pushing through the contact. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone
they
wanted to
set.
That's
what
the
fuck?
equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
Yeah, this shit is 98. There's no way the ball should have been up in the fucking air. Like, what the fuck?
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at the 40.
It should be an overthrow. I understand an overthrow. If I'm overthrowing it all the time, all right. There's no way a nigga with a 98 arm is underthrowing the shit out of these niggas all the fucking time.
The drive starts with a run by White. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Let's go, let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
It's easy to do when everybody run into their defender.
First carry down for Rex Burkhead. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Wait! Blue 20! Wait, 20! Alpha, go!
Now they'll throw with Brady. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So they
now you thank you though. At least now you overthrow it when you got him wide open now.
Ball there, they didn't get it.
But at least you overthrow him and it wasn't an underthrow.
In order to get back
Thank you for that.
Good thing they do
That's
have
what
a
I'm
little bit
talking
of time
about.
here.
That's
Still left
98
to
arm right
Decent
there.
size deficit,
That's what
but not one that
I
they can't
expect.
manage.
Not for that
Line of
shit to be
scrimmage again, the
fucking
25,
underthrown.
2nd and 10. Now it's Hunt. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Given 4 on the ground there, they're now left with 3rd and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And able to find Conley. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Mahomes now on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
So what were you supposed to? Shit.
20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
How come you can't break on the ball? You're the wide receiver. The fuck?
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe.
Know his own goddamn route. How you not don't know his own
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Now it's Mahomes again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Butker now to kick this one away. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does.
I ain't do it, dude. Come the fuck on. I didn't do anything, bro. The shit just disconnected.
Somebody call for the queen.
I didn't do shit. I already told you how the game was gonna go. I ain't do shit. Get the fuck out of here. How am I still online though? That don't even make no fucking sense. Cause we both still online, so how we disconnect? You can have that victory. Unless you want to play again. It ain't like I'm gonna win. Shit. You get... come on, we can play again. But how the fuck did this shit disconnect, though? That's bullshit. We both still sitting here. Talking, no internet, no nothing. went by. Like, what the fuck? Alright, count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shawty pulling up with a real bad bad. You too. Dripping my swag. Tag on. I got it in the bag, man. I'm getting all type of cash. I'm a general true. I never get anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the 100.
You wearing white?
To move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skip to school, that's a truancy body. I made me some rest in the morning.
Dude, how the fuck do my uniform keep going, changing the fuck to red? You just saw me change it to white. Like, what? How the fuck did that just happen? Yeah, but once I change... Alright, let's see what happens. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman? And go get to dustin'. Goddamn time, an hour playing this shit. Remember this face, cause I'm never gonna lose to. Dripping in ice, you looking at you. It's squad goals win. Are you pretty like no? I never get anybody, but I got something to do with it. Don't worry, I'll probably do the same shit. Tough first half. Second half, I'm gonna throw some INTs. I'm gonna throw the ball late. Be trying to throw over the top to somebody, but your man at the line of scrimmage gonna pick it off when I'm going to somebody 20, 30 yards downfield. I just need to play it more, but I just don't have it in me to sit here and be playing this game like that. And lab and all of that.
All right,
shit.
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
How long you been in? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so you're on tire pretty good. Get some nice benefits, come out still and get a job, still make money. On top of that, that's good shit. Ain't gotta worry about no student loans. Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
They'll run with White.
Missed him. How the fuck you miss him?
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Pats have taken the early lead. The first play from scrimmage, some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's where they're all...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with the score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And he'll
Block
take
the
it a
man
yard or
that's
so
closest
past
to
the
you.
20, call it the 21-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The tackle made by Derek Rivers.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, come on, center.
It's a Patriot sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush
Fucking
like that,
block the first dude. You had him.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Like, you underthrew the shit out of him. What the hell?
And he's just across midfield.
And I'm running forward.
49-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
What the fuck? How you underthrow him by 5 fucking yards? And this niggas are in the league around flaking the ball down that 60 yards downfield off his back foot.
Flush to his right. To Michelle on the dump off. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I don't watch this nigga play. And this motherfucker throws off his back foot and can throw that shit 40 yards, 50 yards down.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. This is White on the screen. And he got blown up.
Fucking
Losing
Patrick
yardage on the
Mahomes.
play back at the 44.
Dude, this dude got a 98 power arm. There's no reason why that ball should be underthrown. Should have been underthrown. I would have understood if that bitch would have went fucking out of bounds somewhere or all the way to the back, but not underthrowing the man. Like, come on. The fuck? And he got one of the strongest arms in the league, if not the strongest.
From the gun, it's Brady. He hits White, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down. Almost back to the drawing board.
Goes underneath here to White. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Houston in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back, and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
And it's complete. They're
yes,
get the
thank
first.
you.
And
thank you.
Close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And now here comes Kansas City. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jerron Harmon right there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around it. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. He's got the hook up with Conley. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Hold on to the ball. Come on.
There jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
Dude, this is what I tell you. Yeah, at least you can get the ball off with defenders coming in. My man won't let the ball go. Let it go. I'm throwing it. Throw it. I'm throwing it. I'm trying to throw it.
Already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ear back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
What was that? What was that?
Makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away and down he goes. Derek Rivers in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
Yep, won't let the ball go. Like, what the fuck? Why did he let the ball go?
Stage in the game, but do you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Like, come on. How come your blitz can get in?
Kelsey, the intended receiver.
What the fuck?
Bring up 2nd down.
I'd love to know what he's saying.
I'm not even taking that long to throw the damn ball.
There's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
Now Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. A good pickup there, a 22. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he goes down.
Come on, man. We all block.
Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Oh, come on, man. This dude was just fucking sitting there. God.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a 1st down.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick.
What the fuck?
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. There he goes, right side.
What the hell was that?
Touchdown, Patriots.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. A gain of 6 there on first.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Here's Hunt. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On third down.
Thank you. At 42, would you fucking block, please? That's your job.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A toss play to Hunt.
My bad,
Lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to go deep for Conley. This is caught at the 20.
Thank you.
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 46 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this.
It's amazing how your cornerbacks are just on it. They know the route before my man knows. Like, come the fuck on.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6.
And he'll be brought down this time at the
5-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Oh, come on. What the hell was that?
About the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
God, man, what the fuck do I got to do?
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
God damn. That's why I'll be frustrated with this boy.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. On the run, this is Hunt. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the kick by Butker is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now out come the Patriots.
Act like y'all can play some fucking defense.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. White 20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw, it's Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, this is taken in.
But now he got so much fucking time to do it.
Across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'll do that shit when niggas is covering it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
20. Round 80. Round 80. Just like that.
Brady now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. $14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to go deep for Conley.
Come on, now you want to start fucking overthrowing the fucking ball.
The clock. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Mahomes now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Now here's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Caught here by Conley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. On 1st down, Mahomes.
Oh, my bad.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. By Deron Harmon. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to... And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st down, Brady.
Like, come the fuck on. Are y'all serious right now?
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. Now, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
How are they covering the
Ball
whole
pops
goddamn
out,
field?
incomplete.
Underneath, over the
We have
top.
not seen a
Get
whole
the
lot
fuck
of
out of
wide
here with the
open
same
receivers.
goddamn
Everything
defense.
seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And that is
Come
incomplete.
on!
Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Complete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage.
Whenever they're trying to attack
With his
zone
fucking
defense,
back turned.
you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And
God.
depending on what type of
He's
zone they're
fucking
playing, it could
athletic.
be on the outside, it could be in
Just
the
swivel
middle,
his body
it could be in the
around like that.
seams, in the
Fucking
edges.
kidding me?
In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field,
Got to be
but
fucking
this zone
kidding me
defense
with
didn't
this
allow
bullshit.
it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
He's going to go deep for Conley. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And now it's blocked.
I'm not fucking kidding me with this shit. Like, what the fuck?
Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to
'cause
try and
he'll be able
settle
to throw
things
it to the
down, not just for the guy
sideline and all
throwing the
that
ball,
shit, and
but for the rest of the
defenders
offensive
won't
unit,
react
because
to
his
shit.
confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder,
Hold the
is the
ball
backup
for
going to
8
start to warm
seconds.
up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now White. Not much room here as he only gets into about the 30.
Thank you.
Just a
Thank you,
yard
thank
on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I don't know what the fuck my defenders is doing. Let's see what y'all looking at. Cause y'all just run back. You can just run back.
Ready to throw on 3rd and 1.
Come on. We're like, what the fuck, man?
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Tom Brady flashing the mobility.
This thing, you just fucking standing there.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets,
you're like a fucking statue.
Really like getting a double
and we can't get no fucking
play.
penetration.
Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down.
What the
but what
fuck?
else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Defense is trash. But dang.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Not getting held. Okay. Thank you.
The Chiefs are going to get him. Allen Bailey.
Damn, if you're going to hold the ball that long, let's make him pay for it. Shit.
Well, that's the second time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and
I shouldn't have to when he holding the ball that long.
He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. Here's Brady. This is White on the screen. Room to run past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, too.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Brady now on first down. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And
thank you.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. They'll run it here with Hunt.
Come on and block. Like, why are y'all all up fucking field?
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Well, no, he was going to catch that. It would have been a touchdown.
They'll toss it to Hunt. And a short gain here.
Can y'all hold the block for more than a second?
First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yeah, when my man just touch him and let him fucking go, it's real easy.
Mahomes to throw on second down.
Shit.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Now a carry for White. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Now Brady on the bootleg.
Nope, nobody can get no penetration.
On the crossing
Oh
that's
my
caught.
God, like come on and get in with the fucking blitz.
Work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Thank you.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Oh, fuck you, Madden.
To throw is Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. They'll give him a yard on the play.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success,
better hold on
someone
to the
said, let's try and
fucking
put a stop to it and put people on him.
He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down.
You got him. You got him.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Oh, come on,
get there. Down he goes. Derek Rivers in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes.
Thank you. Thank you.
And they move this
You finally threw it over the fucking top.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams.
Oh, come on.
And he's
Y'all
going to be
fucking
brought down
block
just
for your
shy
man,
of the 5
please.
at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground.
Oh, how did you miss that?
Pretty big hole as he's down to
how the fuck did he miss that tackle?
And now
right
we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. New England on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll go on the ground. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's Ryan Allen now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Maybe one of these years.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Patriots, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll...
Yeah, leave the party. I want to leave it.